My name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to Topic 1, Cell Biology, our learning outcome D. Analyze the structures of plant: parenchyma, collenchyma, scalenchyma, xylem, and phloem, and animal: epithelial, cardiac, areolar, fibrous, and skeletal. Tissues to assess their roles in physiological processes, disease diagnosis, and levels of organization. We are going to look at our learning activity C. Learners hold a debate titled "Organisms at the organ level are more efficient than those at cellular and tissue level." Efficiency of organ systems compared to cells and tissues. Item 1. We are going to be comparing single cells, tissues, and organ systems. Students are given information about unicellular organisms. For example, amoeba. Simple multicellular organisms with tissue level organization. An example, hydra. And complex organism with organ systems. Example, human. They are asked to explain why organ level organisms are more efficient. Task: define the following levels of organization: cellular, tissue, organ, and organ system. Compare the functions performed at the cellular, tissue, and organ system levels. Explain why organ level organisms are considered more efficient. Give one example of a process that illustrates this efficiency in humans. Define the following levels of organization: cellular, tissue, organ, and organ system. Cellular level. Organism consists of a single cell performing all life processes. Example, amoeba. Tissue level. Groups of similar cells performing a common function. An example is hydra. Organ level. Two or more tissues organized to perform a specific function. An example, a heart. Organ system level. Organs working together to perform complex functions. An example, circulatory system. Compare the functions performed at cellular, tissue, and organ system levels. Cellular level: function, nutrition, respiration, reproduction, All of them are performed by one cell. And an example, we have the amoeba. Tissue. The function, limited specialization. Epithelial tissue protects body surface. Organ system, coordinated functions. The heart pumps blood efficiently with vessels, valves, and regulatory tissues. Explain why organ-level organisms are considered more efficient. Division of labor allows specialization of cells and tissue. Coordinated action of organs allow more complex functions. Energy is used more efficiently and processes occur faster and simultaneously. Organ systems can maintain homeostasis, which single cells or tissue alone cannot. Give one example of a process that illustrates this efficiency in humans. Circulatory system. Heart, blood vessels, and blood work together to transport oxygen and nutrients efficiently. Unlike unicellular transport by diffusion alone. Digestive system. Multiple organs, stomach, intestine, liver, coordinate digestion, absorption, and enzyme secretion for efficient nutrient use. Efficiency of organ systems compared to cells and tissue. Item 2. We are going to look at laboratory observation of efficiency. Students are shown unicellular organisms under the microscope and images of human organ systems performing tasks such as circulation or digestion. Task. Compare nutrient distribution in a unicellular organism and in a human organ system. Explain how structure complexity contributes to efficiency. Predict the consequence if an organ in a system fails. Compare nutrient distribution in a unicellular organism and in a human organ system. Unicellular organisms, diffusion alone, limited by cell surface area. Human organ system, blood circulates nutrients rapidly to all tissues. Explain how structure complexity contributes to efficiency. Specialized organs perform specific tasks simultaneously. Tissues within organs are adopted for efficiency. For example, cardiac muscles for pumping. Predict the consequence if an organ in a system fails. Failure of an organ affects the entire system. For example, heart failure disrupts circulation, nutrient and oxygen delivery decreases. Efficiency of organ system compared to cells and tissue. Item 3. Real-life application. A student observes that people with kidney failure require dialysis because the organ system is more efficient than individual nephrons or cells alone. Task. State why the kidney organ system is more efficient than a single nephron. Explain the advantage of having multiple organs performing complementary roles. Relate this to organism survival. State why the kidney organ system is more efficient than a single nephron. Each nephron filters a small volume. The kidney as an organ coordinates all nephrons for efficient waste removal. Explain the advantage of having multiple organs performing complementary roles. Complementary organs, for example, kidney, ureter, bladder, ensure smooth urine formation and excretion. Specialization reduces workload on the individual cells. Relate these to organism survival. Efficient organ systems maintain homeostasis, allowing the organism to survive in diverse environments. Practical and theory-making emphasis. Define levels of biological organizations clearly. Compare functions logically across levels. Use specific examples of organs and organ systems. Explain efficiency in terms of division of labor, coordination, and energy use. Apply reasoning to real life and observed scenario. Conclusion. Organisms at organ level are more efficient because specialized tissues and organs work together in systems, allowing complex processes to occur faster, more efficiently, and in a coordinated manner, ensuring survival and homeostasis. Thank you for participating in Topic 1, Cell Biology, Learning Outcome D. Analyze the structures of plant, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, xylem and phloem, and animal epithelial, cardiac, areolar, fibrous, and skeletal tissues to assess their roles in physiological processes, disease diagnosis, and level of organization. Our learning outcome activity has been C. Learners hold a debate titled "Organisms at the organ level are more efficient than those at cellular and tissue level." If this has been useful to you, visit me at Mugabe Joshua Biology on YouTube.